Guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Slop Show. Jared just opened up Balatro on accident. He's been playing a lot of Balatro.
Dude, it opened up this millisecond.
The instant we hit record.
You're Fibonacci pilled. You're Fibonacci. You're Fibonacci pilled. You're Fibonacci pilled.
Oh,
all right,
man.
so Dredd
Guys,
came out in 2012. One of the greatest movies ever made. Ghost directed by Alex Garland. We're not talking about that one though, are we?
We're talking about the old one. Hey guys, listen. We talk about shitty movies for like a hobby and for this is what we do, right?
Yeah.
We haven't done a comic book movie yet on this channel.
Have we not?
We haven't. Judge Dredd, the original,
Starring Sylvester Stallone.
Starring Sylvester Stallone. I want to tell you what my experience with this movie is, like growing up. Because
okay.
Growing up, for some reason, this was always the movie that people would point at and say, that's a shitty movie. Like
really?
Growing up, that was like the example. Like, I guess, like in my household, people would be like, oh yeah, fucking Judge Dredd, that movie sucks. And then I checked the reviews after we watched the movie, and it was like at 21% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think that's a bit too low. I think that's really harsh.
No, I think that that's fair, and there's two words for why that's fair. Rob Schneider. Oh my God,
this is so grating.
It's so bad.
We're both rubbing our faces at
it's so bad. It is so incredibly awful that it ruins the entire tone of the movie. The rest of the movie is like Stallone is not doing a good performance either. I get what he's going for, but he's not.
It's too subdued, and at the same time, it's way too over the top.
Yeah, I get what he's going for, but he doesn't quite nail it, and so his performance is not great. But Rob Schneider, I don't know what the fuck he's up to in this movie.
You said when we were watching this movie, I don't know who Rob Schneider's trying to channel when he's doing all his shtick.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you who he's trying to channel, because thought about it in the middle of the movie. I'm like, oh my God, that's what's happening. This is why this movie isn't working.
What is it?
He's the girl from Indiana Jones 2, the one that wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Oh my fucking God.
Because Harrison Ford is Stallone in this situation, but we don't have a short round. This movie desperately needs a short round.
That's actually a good transition, because Harrison Ford was
he almost Judge Dredd?
He was asked to be Judge Dredd, and when they were producing this movie, he was the first person they went to. He, of course, said, "Show me the money." Of course, he said no. Harrison Ford hates being in movies. But you know who they went to next, and who was actually attached for a long time?
I have no earthly idea.
Think about it. It's that era.
Oh yeah, it's Arnold.
They went to Arnold, and honestly,
I don't know if I would have liked Arnold in this.
I think if you put Arnold as Judge Dredd and Stallone as Running Man, I think that works. I think that those scripts got like crossed. Like honestly, I think they would have nailed the roles much better.
Something got messed up in the dimensional merge.
Exactly.
Now we're living in C-137 world.
You know, whatever Christian says.
Sorry we brought that
This
up.
movie is kind of Christian coded.
What the fuck are you talking about? I want to talk about the opening sequence. I was impressed. It felt like I was watching, and this is gonna sound bad, but it felt like I was watching the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah.
Before the Star Wars prequels were a thing.
Yes.
That made it more impressive. I was like, God damn, George Lucas did this in 2002. This was 1995 or something.
This movie, the effects and costumes and world building are incredible. Way too good for a movie this bad.
Well, they have a really good reference. They have the Judge Dredd comics.
No one's ever read a Judge Dredd comic. You've never read a Judge Dredd comic. I've never read a Judge Dredd comic.
And you read comics a lot.
I do, and I love the movie Dredd. It's one of my favorite movies. It's on my top 4 on Letterboxd. It's so fucking fantastic. I haven't read one of those ever. This movie is so fucking bad because every time Rob Schneider opens his fucking mouth, it doesn't make sense why he's there for the box office. It doesn't make sense why he's there for plot reasons. It doesn't make sense why he's there for character reasons. He forms this ragtag group with Judge Dredd throughout the movie, And the whole time, every single scene, I'm like, why is Judge Dredd not shooting this guy in the head?
Yeah, this guy is just annoying the shit out of Judge Dredd, and Dredd is like, he's like, maybe he'll be important later. It's like you're playing a fucking like point and click adventure game.
Yeah, he's like a point and click adventure item, but he won't shut the fuck up.
You have the long rope, and it's like, no, that'll be useful when we get to the cliff.
Nothing worse than thirst. I'll take it with me.
Dredd doesn't know he's gonna need a guy who can hack into robots, and also, he can't even do that.
He just pulls wires.
Yeah, he just does it later. Like they established, maybe because like he got inside that robot in the beginning.
Yeah, for context, in the beginning of the movie, Rob Schneider moves into Mega City.
This is Mega City 1.
Mega City 1. He goes to Mega City 1. And
it's basically Gotham.
Yeah. So Rob Schneider goes to like his state-mandated apartment, but he finds squatters already there, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna shoot people.
We're doing a game, a block war.
Doing block war.
We're doing block war. Block war." And then Dredd shows up and shuts everything down, kills everybody.
Good.
And he's got some pretty good one-liners.
Dude, honestly, I got to give some props to the writing team. They fit in a lot of judge, jury, executioner-esque puns.
Dude, they really do, and it works. My favorite one was like,
let me guess. Life.
ah!
Death.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, Rob Schneider. I want to talk about Rob Schneider, famous anti-vaxxer, Norman the North Rob Schneider.
Dude, he's fucking insane. He's losing his mind.
I know, he's been losing his mind since like 2004. Sorry to get political, but he's a weird like Republican-esque guy.
Dude, he's too conservative for the conservatives. They look at him and go, this guy's a lunatic.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that he's too conservative. I would just say that he's just weird. Like, there's something off-putting about his vibes.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider gives me the ick. If I could quote Instagram white girls for a moment.
Who hasn't sucked a dick on New Year's?
So, Dredd is this kind of character, and the newer movie with Carl Urban does this super well. He is all about the law, and he will follow it to the letter, no matter what. Rob Schneider is just like this kind of like slacker guy who gets caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, but Judge Dredd doesn't care about that. He will still arrest you, throw you in jail for your life just because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. That doesn't affect him. That's the whole point of his character. He only cares about this one thing, and he's so single-minded.
He has such a narrow mindset when it comes to things. He can't even think of extenuating circumstances because in his mind it doesn't matter.
Extenuating circumstances don't exist. There's even a line about that in the movie.
Haven't you ever heard of extenuating circumstances?
I've heard it all, Hershey.
But then he keeps this fucking loser around once they're out in the cursed earth. Like, lets him fall, like, shoot him. Kill this man.
Yeah,
he's so awful.
He's providing no service to you. You're just saving his ass the entire time. I don't get why.
When they run into the tube and he falls, you're like, Dredd! Why would Dredd go save him? That's like a rounding error for him. Not even turn around.
I don't know, maybe like the punishment doesn't fit the crime, like where Rob Schneider, yeah, he can go to jail or whatever, but Judge Dredd is like, I don't want him to be eaten by cannibals or incinerated instantly. Maybe.
Why would he care? Why would he give a shit about this fucking loser?
Listen, I'm the writer in the writer's room in 1995, and I'm like, God, why the fuck would I keep Rob Schneider on? And then I go to the producer, I'm like, hey, can we like still fire him, or is like the contract already set in stone? Producer's like, yeah, sorry, we already hired Rob Schneider. You got to figure something out.
Dude, it's so bad. So basically, the plot of the movie is very simple. Judge Dredd is falsely accused of a crime. He's framed, and then he has to clear his name.
Yeah, the law is weaponized against him, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he is the law, and he can't conceive of it, blah, 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 whatever. He fights his brother, who's like maybe a clone of him.
Oh my god, can I talk about real quick the brother?
Yeah, sure.
Because when he was first introduced, the brother, I kind of thought it was a very successful introduction. It kind of reminded me of Magneto.
Yeah, actually, it was pretty good.
Yeah, and then, because he goes to a weapon shop and he
gets the big robot.
He gets
the big robot, the ABC robot.
He gets the ABC robot.
Which is an incredible effect. They wanted to put a guy in a suit, but the director was like, no, we're doing a puppet. I will walk if we don't do the puppet.
Dude, it looks good.
It looks so good. Even in, like, if that came out in a movie today, I'd be like, damn, they really are doing some good shit.
But after that scene, it feels like the guy who's acting, I forget the actor's name. I've seen him in so many fucking things.
Here's his name.
Thanks. But every scene with him, it just feels like a coin flip of quality.
Yeah.
Like, is this guy gonna act really good, or is he gonna have like the worst line deliveries? It was so weird, and it was bothering me the whole rest of the movie.
Yeah, it's been memed so much where he goes, "Raw!"
That like caught me off guard. I was kind of really focused on
I have
the
a theory.
movie.
I have a theory. I think that he's a really good at matching whoever he's in a scene with. So when he's in the scene with the, I think it was Max von Sydow,
Yeah.
he's like doing really good, and he's meeting him where he's at.
And to Janus. You want fear? I'm fear. You want chaos? I'm the chaos. You want a new beginning? Here. I am the new beginning!
But Stallone is not quite nailing the tone of the movie, so this guy's meeting Stallone where he's at.
Why did you judge me? Why did you judge me?
You killed innocent people.
The means to an end.
You started a massacre.
I caused the revolution.
You betrayed the law.
You failed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
That's kind of what I feel like with this guy. The best joke of the whole movie is such a throwaway line to me. You probably don't even remember it, but when the little robot's going down the hall, it goes, "Eat recycled food."
Yes, the chorus.
It's great for the environment and okay for you.
Recycled food. It's good for the environment and okay for you.
Hilarious.
That was hilarious.
That's so funny.
The fucking Coors robot. By the way, my beer of choice, Coors Banquet. Can't go wrong.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm a Pabst Blue Ribbon guy. Please sponsor us. We'll shell alcohol to minors. We don't care.
I don't care. I do that all the time.
Cut that out. All of the different parts, like the world building and the sets and the costumes, which were designed by Versace, and they look good. Like, they look really good, and they are very believable in this world to a point. There's sometimes where I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is not something that a real person wears. This is a movie costume.
Right.
You know? And that's why I think you got to get a movie costume designer to design it and not a fashion designer, because he doesn't know what movie. He's so disconnected from reality. You see those fashion shows where those models walk wearing
stupid
dumbass shit.
Yeah.
It's that guy lives in that world. And so this is what a cop would wear on the runway. And it's very interesting visually, but I don't believe that any human being would ever actually wear that.
It kind of struck me as like a comic book style outfit. Like,
but it does work for this kind of environment. And that's why I'm so surprised every time Rob Schneider's in this movie. Because when he's not in it, you can forget that this movie sucks. Because you're like, oh, these sets are really good. It's like Fifth Element. Honestly, it really made me feel like Fifth Element. A lot of the world building,
and I think even just technically, like the lighting, the cinematography, that's all like pretty good. Like for an action movie, like
especially for like a movie that was based on a comic book before they were doing.
There was a pretty good
before they were doing that.
It was a good mixture of like the CGI and like the real sets.
Yeah.
For the most part, like of course there's probably some scenes I'm forgetting. The editor's putting one in to fucking troll me. But I mean, for the most part, when you're watching the movie, you're like, oh my god.
That little mutant guy that he runs into in the Cursed Earth is like kind of a throwaway guy. He looks so good.
I was having a great time, and even the parts where it looked hokey, like the guy with the giant knob on his head, where
that's the mutant guy. He's got a little dial on his head that makes him fall asleep.
Yeah, he has two modes. He has kill you instantly, or I'm gonna be goading you to sleep.
Docile. It's like I wonder if you shot him in the head like that predator dog, if he'd become docile to you.
Oh no. That's his controlled a little knob on his head.
Oh shit!
The reason that this movie is this way is because the director and one actor were clashing heads very, very heavily, to the point where both of them said that they would never work with each other again, and the director even said, I will never work with a self-absorbed actor again.
Wow.
Because he wanted to make a Fifth Element style sci-fi action movie, and Stallone wanted to make an action comedy. And you really can tell who's in charge of each scene. When they were doing reshoots, the director, Danny Cannon, was not allowed on set.
Wow. I mean, Stallone had a lot of power back in the day.
This was the highest paid starring role of a comic book movie ever. He was paid $15 million for this movie. Before that, it was Michael Keaton for Batman Returns got $10 million.
God damn.
And
got it for Dredd.
Yeah, he got it for Dredd. I didn't know people cared about it. Maybe they did in the 90s. I don't know. You can really tell where Stallone came in the room. And I don't know what happened to him, if he got like drunk on his own power or he just for some reason really likes Rob Schneider. This guy's an Oscar nominated screenplay writer. This guy wrote Rocky and he's like, it needs more comedy, it needs Rob Schneider. He's the guy who made that decision?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, but then when you watch the movie, the scenes without Rob Schneider,
fantastic.
Yeah, it's good. Even when Judge Dredd, I forgot his real name, Sylvester Stallone, even when he's trying to do like a dry joke.
Not guilty!
I knew you'd say that.
Hey, wait a second, what are you doing?
Grenade.
But Rob isn't anywhere to be seen. It still works.
Yeah, like because the super intense, like what I was saying about the costumes and how they're like this exaggerated hyper reality. That kind of is what Stallone's going for with his performance in Dredd. He's so over the top serious all the time, and it kind of works when he's got the helmet on. When he takes the helmet off and he tries to be emotional,
then it just reminds me that I'm watching a Sylvester Stallone movie. Like
they really should have kept the helmet on
the whole time, and that's like obviously something that a bunch of people online,
a bunch of unfuckable nerds on the internet,
they're always
like us.
Yeah.
That was such uber ponage.
But yeah, they're always complaining about like, oh, the superheroes don't wear the superhero outfits. And it's like, dude, why would you want them to wear superhero outfits all the fucking time? I don't get that.
This movie is why they do that.
This movie is why they do. Yeah.
And this is the only time they've been right.
Without the costume, Sylvester Stallone, I think is just too iconic. A lot of people...
Yeah. It's really hard to get into the idea that he is a different character.
A lot of people talk about the death of the movie star nowadays and how like we don't really associate A-listers with like celebrities anymore. If you see Chris Evans walking down the street, you're not thinking, oh fuck, it's Chris Evans. You're thinking, oh my god, it's Captain America. We've associated it with like these actors.
Yeah, there's only a couple left that are like Tom Cruise and The Rock, maybe.
Yeah, Tom Cruise, The Rock, maybe even Timothy Chalamet now to a certain point. I don't know. Give it a few years.
Maybe.
Yeah, but Stallone is just too iconic. So whenever he's not wearing that helmet, even when he is wearing the helmet, it's hard for me to like break the illusion of that's Sylvester Stallone and he's about to fuck shit up. I'm always thinking in the back of my head, oh my god, he's Stallone. He's not Judge Dredd.
Yeah, it doesn't. They try to make him a character, and from what I understand about the Dredd comics and what I like the most about the other Dredd movie is that he is barely even human. He's like a robot. He's like an angry robot that only dispenses justice.
And you get some of that.
You get some of that, especially in that first scene. I was like, oh my god, did we stumble across another gem? No, we did not.
Sharks, they only bite when you touch the private parts.
But that first scene where they reveal Dredd and he's like standing there and the bullet's not even caring, that's awesome. That like works for me. It's when they try to humanize him. They keep calling him Joseph throughout the movie. Nobody should be calling him by his first name.
Joseph.
Yeah, they're calling him like Joseph J. Dredd, and it's like, dude, he's not Homer J. Simpson.
Exactly. I would believe this guy forgot his first name. He's that fucking serious and over the top. That's why the other movie works so great, because he's in this giant thing and his life is in danger, and the little person that he's running around with is like freaking out. But this is just another like Wednesday for Dredd. You know, he does this shit every day, and every single day of his life is the worst day of any cop's life, and he loves it. He's like an angry robot.
And it shows at the end of the movie when Judge Dredd walks out of the final battle and he's like, oh, it's time for me to get back to work. Like,
yeah, he was like, I'm going back on the street. Like, you could get that's the thing about Dredd. He could get an office job, but he would never do that.
No,
it's like putting a gorilla in a suit.
Yeah, Dredd belongs to the streets.
Absolutely, he belongs to the streets.
I think I want to say one
more thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, one more thing is that it showed us a bunch of the Judge Dredd comics at the beginning, like flapping through the wind, and it's like based on the comics, and it's like, who fucking cares? But this movie, honestly, kind of feels like a love letter to like comics in general.
Especially like that 90s over-the-top, super serious action.
It reminds me
like Rob Liefeld type
Rob
thing.
Liefeld. It kind of reminded me of Garth Ennis sometimes with like the leather jackets and
Yeah.
shit and the glasses, and even maybe sometimes those comics that would come out later, like in the mid-2000s I'm thinking of. It seems like it's really, if it's not referencing Judge Dredd at any point of the movie, it's at least trying to pay homage to like the medium of comics as they were in the 90s.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
a great time capsule for that reason. It sucks that Rob Schneider is there to ruin everything.
Rob Schneider.
Scene. There's a scene where they're outside the thing that blows the fireball, and Rob's like, "You should apologize to me." Why? Go home. Dude, the cursed earth is better for you. Like, go stay out here. You don't have to go with him. You can stay home. He's not going to apologize to you. There's a little funny bit where he goes,
I've never apologized.
that's pretty funny.
That's funny, but listen.
Every funny line in this movie is said by someone who's not the comic relief. That's an insane stat on its own. Another insane stat, this is the first movie ever to come out to coincide with the release of a video game.
Yes, you told me about that. So how is the Judge Dredd video game?
Here's a clip of it. Bad.
You don't know that. Wait, what system was that on?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
You don't know. Okay, 95. So I'm guessing it's like, what is it, the N64?
I guarantee you it's bad. Whatever. Oh, I'm don't even have to look at it. I didn't even look it up. I know it's bad. Here's the Metacritic score.
Oh my god, that's so good.
No, that's terrible.
Dude, that's like 98%. That's like next to Ocarina of Time. Listen, we're running out of good things to say about Dredd, but here's the thing. I think Dredd, I want to cut it a lot of slack, but I feel like this is the first movie we've watched for this channel where one particular creative choice ruins the whole thing.
It really derails the whole thing. I think if you recut this movie and took Rob Schneider out of it and only had him in that final scene where he like pulls the wires of the robot.
I don't know how you would do that though, because he's in pretty much every integral
He's in
scene.
a lot of the but he doesn't do anything in any of these scenes.
Yeah, I know he doesn't do anything in any of the scenes, but like he's always like there. I guess you can cut out the dialogue parts, but he's always fucking talking. He never shuts up.
Yeah, he does. It is a baffling creative decision that I think doomed this movie to mediocrity. It really brings everything down, and we keep harping on it, but it's so apparent.
Because we want to talk about the good aspects of the movie. We want to talk about the interesting like way that the story involves the law. We want to talk about the supporting characters. But it's just too difficult because of the Rob Schneider shaped elephant in the room.
Oh my god, dude. I wrote down, this is a quote by me about this movie. I'm so glad that this movie about a masked paramilitary force given carte blanche to arrest whatever they want without a trial is only a work of fiction.
Yeah, we're always covering shit like this on Slop Shelf. It's great.
It's like, dude, this movie could have been Rollerball, and instead it's Judge Dredd.
Apt comparison, because we like Rollerball.
We love Rollerball.
Yeah, I think it's a good time. Even if I have my problems with it, I still think it's great. Judge Dredd,
it's so close to being good.
So close to greatness.
Yet so far because of how much he's in the movie.
The runtime flies by in the first half of the movie,
yes,
where Rob Schneider's only in like 2 scenes, and then
because they kick him out. He's in the first scene with the block war. Dredd arrests him, and you don't see him again until Dredd befalls this framing. So he's like forgotten about for the movie, and I was like, okay, good. We don't have to worry about him anymore. As soon as he sat, like the camera pans and you see Dredd sitting next to Rob Schneider, I literally went, ugh. I felt pain in my body to see him back in this movie that I was enjoying.
Listen, we gotta say, it's a fun movie, but if you're gonna watch it, you need to be ready to handle some really cringy comedy.
Yeah, you gotta get that Rob Schneider out of your head.
Not everyone is built for it. I don't blame you if you put on this movie and quit like 5 minutes in. I really don't.
Yeah, we should do set up the Patreon and we have like special like paid for services, I will recut this movie and just cut out all the Rob Schneider bits.
You're doing God's work.
I will do it, and that movie, unfortunately, it's only going to be like 45 minutes because he's in so much of the movie.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a really good 45 minutes.
One last thing before we go.
Before we hit the tier list?
Well, I was going to do the tier list. That was going to be
that's the thing we're doing? Okay, let's do it.
Okay, tier list time. We're putting it in, I kind of want to say...
I want to say B tier.
I was going to say C.
Yeah...
Because
it's tough because
if it wasn't for Rob Schneider, it would be higher.
I think if you take the Rob Schneider shaped elephant out of the room, this is an A tier movie.
Yes.
He's so bad. He brings it down 2 whole letter grades. We've harped on this over and over and over again, and we keep saying the same thing because there's just nothing else to say about Rob Schneider. In this movie, there are no redeeming qualities of him being in it.
He is a literal sponge. He's a leech on this movie.
A charisma leech.
We are trying our damnedest to say something good about this movie that we kind of like.
I know! And I can't do it, man.
I can't do it because I can't defend Rob Schneider.
I can't defend him off camera or on camera. Both versions of Rob Schneider are bad. Like, at least with a lot of celebrities, you're like, okay, well, they're a good actor. They might be a shitty person. But this guy sucks at everything all the time. It should be, we got to study him for science. Like, whatever juice they give Tom Cruise to make him the most charismatic man on the planet, they're giving Rob Schneider the runoff. Or like all the other stuff that makes it like reverse.
Oh, maybe, man, maybe we just gotta give him his vaccinations and then he'll be acting normal again. Who knows?
Maybe his brain's been rattled from all of the grifting, the right-wing grifting that he's been doing.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Next time on Slop Shelf. Hey, listen, we just did a comic book movie. You think you're filling up for another one?
God damn. Yeah. All right. Should we drop the news? We're doing Spum. We're doing the Spum universe. We're doing Venom. We're doing Venom 2. We're doing Venom 3. We're doing Morbius. We're doing Madam Web. We're doing Kraven.
We're covering all of them before the new Spider-Man movie comes out. And by that, I mean the first episode's going to come out and then we're going to forget to do the rest for months.
Probably.
If you guys have any ideas, let us know in the
comments. Leave it in the comments and we'll do it 3 episodes later. All right. I'm Max.
I'm Jared. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
You better watch that. Coming at ya.